brain.
Gbogbo Yorùbá pátá lé lóko náà sọ pé èdè wa jọ wá lójú. Láparapọ̀ dá dúró, Yorùbá nation will stand. Gbogbo Yorùbá pátá lé lóko náà sọ pé èdè wa jọ wá lójú. Láparapọ̀ dá dúró, Yorùbá nation will stand.
À ń fi àsìkò yìí ṣe ìkéde fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ láti gbáradì fún àwọn ìwọ́de tí ń bọ̀ lọ́nà nípa pàtàkì orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá nation àti wípé ìdí tí a fi gbọdọ̀ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìpínlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìwọ́de yìí náà ni a máa ṣe káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjìire bí tí bàbá wa onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ Emeritus Professor Adébanji Akintoye yóò ṣe olùdarí rẹ̀. Ọdún 2025 yìí náà ni yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀, a sì máa kàn sí wa nípa oṣù àti gbogbo ohun tí a bá fẹ́ mọ̀. Olùkéde Ọláyọmí Kóìkí, agbẹnusọ fún olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho.
Tẹ̀lé lórí so gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá àtọ́bá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àti ìjòyè wọ́n láwọn ọ̀faramọ́ kí Fúlàní máa jí wa gbé wọ́n máa jẹ oko wa kọ́ máa dà wá láàmú.
Akọni tó ń yọ ní léwu tó ń gbá ní sílẹ̀ lójú ogun. Òun náà pè lálágbára. Mo mẹ́wé mo mẹ́kò mo lóògùn tó ń jẹ. Níwọ̀n bá ní ó ṣe níwájú ìbò. Lẹ́lẹ́ tí ó máa fẹ́. Lẹ́lẹ́ tí ó máa fẹ́. Lẹ́lẹ́ tí ó máa fẹ́. Àtìyá o Yorùbá lè máa fẹ́. Lẹ́lẹ́ tí ó máa fẹ́. Ṣé lákọ̀ọ́ni kò lẹ̀ sí lówó fún un tún
ẹ jẹ́ a jáde ẹ máa bọ̀ ń ta ká ṣe kí ni o kàtúyàyà let's come out and showcase ourselves.
Koiki Media, we're bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
Koiki Media, Koiki Media, Koiki Media, we bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
Koiki Media, Koiki Media, Koiki Media, we bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
Àwọn sálára àgbà yìí dá, àwa ló láṣà àti èdè. Gbígbédè lárugẹ nílẹ̀ Oòduà o, àwa gangan ni bàbá.
Koiki Media, Koiki Media, Koiki Media, we bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
They never sabi wetin we carry for her.
But they move closer before they go sabi.
I said they never know wetin we carry for body.
But they move closer before they go sabi.
Ọ̀kín lọ lọ́jà ẹyẹ, kìnìún ló ló lajú.
Ẹyẹ tó dorí kodò bí àdán ọgbẹ́jẹ lẹ́nu.
Ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ilẹ̀ bàbá wa, ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìlú bàbá wa, ká jùmọ̀ sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè gbó Odùduwà.
Odùduwà kò bá lè gbé wá.
Ọmọ Odùduwà ṣe gírí, ẹ dìde fún ẹ̀tọ́ adúláwọ̀, ká lè jọ jùmọ̀ gbé délẹ̀ ìlérí, káwa lè gba ògo ilẹ̀ wa, ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká lè jọ gbàdé, ká lè gbàdé adé adúláwọ̀, àwa ni mọ̀lẹ̀ tí yóò tàn káàkiri.
Ọmọ Odùduwà ni wá.
Koiki Media, àwa là ń gbé tó lárugẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tiwa mọ́ ni.
Kásá ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà wa kájé gbúgbà yín jẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tiwa mọ́ ni.
À ń gbé tó lárugẹ, à ń gbàsà lárugẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tiwa mọ́ ni.
News and sports ẹ máa rí gbọ́.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tiwa mọ́ ni.
ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀mí ló ní kí n máa ké tantan Koiki Media ọlọ́lá gbajúmọ̀ mi o máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ ọmọ Yorùbá nìyẹn ọmọ Yorùbá tata o à ń gbádùn rẹ ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀mí ṣẹ́yìn ló máa fi dìbò tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ o. ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa ń dé mádémádé ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa wọ̀ o igbó máa wọ̀ kájòjì ò gbọ́dọ̀ wọ̀ àjòjì tó bá wọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ á tẹ̀lé ní ẹbọra. ẹ̀yin lọ́ máa náwó kóyìnbó tó dé ìgbà tó yìnbó dé o owó náà dẹ́ tún pọ̀ sí o Koiki Media ṣàwa ní bàbá. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Àdáńtọ́ àtúnpèrègèdè. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Àwa là ń gbé tò lárugẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́ o. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Àtúnjàfẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ wa fẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Ọmọ Oòduà ni wá o tọkàntọkàn. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Ikú tí ó ṣe bí lébi òsì àdìmú bàbá iyọ. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. We bring you work closer to your doorstep. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Afẹ́fẹ́ tó ń fẹ́ òòdùn kan kí oko lára ni. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Àpèrègèdè Olódùmarè ló fún wa ṣe. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Gbogbo ayé ẹ gbọ́ àwa ní bàbá o. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Ẹ máa bọ̀ wá ẹ gbé polówó ọjà yín wá o. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Odùduwà lágbèdá ní òtítọ́ lágbèdá ní. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. A kì í sọ̀dálẹ̀ a kì í sódìkẹta. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Àdúró tán àtúnpèrègèdè. Koiki Media àwọn ní bàbá. Koiki Media we bring you work closer to your doorstep. Àwọn ní bàbá. Koiki Media is around.
To give us latest.
Is around o.
To give us latest.
Ladies and gentlemen,
ẹ mú kalẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó kojú gbogbo.
ladies and gentlemen,
ẹ mú kalẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó kojú gbogbo.
Koiki Media is around.
To give us. Gbogbo Yorùbá pátá lé lóko náà sọ pé èdè wa jọ wá lójú láparapọ̀ dá dúró Yorùbá nation will stand. Gbogbo Yorùbá pátá lé lóko náà sọ pé èdè wa jọ wá lójú láparapọ̀ dá dúró Yorùbá nation will stand.
À ń fi àsìkò yìí ṣe ìkéde fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ láti gbáradì fún àwọn ìwọ́de tí ń bọ̀ lọ́nà nípa pàtàkì orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá nation àti wípé ìdí tí a fi gbọdọ̀ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìpínlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìwọ́de yìí náà ni a máa ṣe káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire bí tí bàbá wa onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ emeritus professor Adébanji Akintoye yóò ṣe olùdarí rẹ̀. Ọdún 2025 yìí náà ni yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀, a sì máa kàn sí wa nípa oṣù àti gbogbo ohun tí a bá fẹ́ mọ̀. Olùkéde Ọláyọmí Kóìkí, agbẹnusọ fún olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho.
tẹ̀lé lórí so gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá àtọ́gbà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àti ìjòyè wọ́n láwọn ò faramọ́ kí Fúlàní máa jí wa gbé wọ́n máa jẹ oko wa kọ́ máa dà wá láàmú.
Agbógun má ti di akọni nínú ìyàwó. Akọni tó ń yọ ní léwu tó ń gbá ní sílẹ̀ lójú ogun. Òun náà pè lálágbára. Mo mewé mo meko mo lóògùn tó ń jẹ. Níwọ̀n bá ní ó ṣe níwájú ìbò. Lẹ́lẹ́ tí ó máa fẹ́. Lẹ́lẹ́ tí ó máa fẹ́. sí ẹbí takọni náà ni.
ẹ jẹ́ a jáde ẹ máa bọ̀ ń ta kí a ṣe ṣe kí ni o kàtúyáyá kàtúyáyá let's come out and showcase ourselves kò yẹ yín ẹ̀yin.
akọni Oòduà gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. ọmọ ńlá mo gbé fún Sunday Igboho Ìgbòho òòṣà owó bàbá dá mi. bóyá tí mo bá ní Ìgbòho òòṣà ẹ sọ fọkùnrin ogun.
And a very good morning and welcome to Koiki Media transmission. As it is coming up to 11 a.m. from London, as we continue our push and our conversation and discussion surrounding what is happening in the current affairs in Nigeria, I'd like to welcome you to our broadcast, and I say a very good morning and a very good afternoon, and thank you once again for joining us. My name is Ola Yomikoiki, as a lot of you know, and what we do on this platform, we talk about situation of why the Yoruba people should leave Nigeria, but we also reveal quite a lot of what is happening in Nigeria that indicates that Nigeria is a failed country, and the presidents and those in the past have failed, to secure a country that was never meant to be in the first place. So this morning, I'll be looking at many of the development of what is happening in Nigeria today. There's quite a lot of fast-moving development, and I'll be discussing all that. Please share the program. The English program is what we are doing this particular morning. Please do not ask me to speak in Yoruba. I am speaking to many people around the world, and this is an international platform. If you do not understand English, I cannot help you, but this is not just about Yoruba nation. It's also about communicating and discussing, issues and reasons why Nigeria is going through what we call is end time. So please share the program and let us, crack on quickly, because I have quite a lot of areas that we want to talk about. We'll be looking at what is happening in terms of, the president's state of emergency declared in Rivers State. We'll be looking at many other areas that is of interest to us as well. But before we go further, as usual, we will still also be talking about Yoruba nation, which is very important to the Yoruba people that wants to leave Nigeria peacefully and have their own country. So quite a lot to discuss. Like I said, look at the time on the clock there. Current time in London, England, United Kingdom is coming up to 20 minutes to 11 a.m. I'll also be appreciating those of you that have joined us. Put your comment in the section. The phone line will be open for those that wants to contribute at some point. The affairs of Nigeria is the question I will be asking. I think I should ask that question now is, do you think that election is what is needed in this fast-moving development of Nigeria? What is your take? What do you think? That we should be talking about election, or we should be sitting on the round table and discussing whether we all still want to be a one country? We are live on Facebook, Koiki Media Odudua. We are live on the YouTube. Our YouTube channel, Koiki Media, is under suspension, and hopefully we should have it back sometime next week. But nevertheless, we are still streaming on all our backup YouTube channel. So if you're one of those that have not followed us on all this channel, that means that you are missing a lot, and you might not, pick up a lot of our live program. And I want to be sure that I'm live. 1 minute. We got to be sure that we are also live on our backup YouTube channel, because the last time we were live, it seems that, okay, it's gone private. So what I'm going to do, I need to change that to public so that people can view what we are doing right now. So because we had that issue the last time after the program, we couldn't find the video, but apparently because it was on private. We shouldn't be on private, we should be on public, because we want the public to know what is going on in Nigeria. Whether you're a Nigerian, you have business in Nigeria, you are a stakeholder in Nigeria, please invite everybody to come and listen to the development of what is happening in Nigeria. As I speak to you right now on my screen, I have many screens. I can tell you that there is an house preliminary. All these corrupt politicians from the Yoruba to the southeast, they're all corrupt. So when they're telling you that they are running preliminaries, the question we should ask them is, what are they debating? What are they talking about? We know they're criminals. Maybe we should take you down there and hear what the criminal politicians are discussing about your life as a Nigerian. Please share the program. So I think I should take you to the NASA, which is the National Assembly. They have their own YouTube channel. I mean, at least, so that we can know what is going on. So I think we should take you down there so that you know what is going on. They are live right now. No, we want the one that is going on live, not yesterday. These are meant to be your criminal politicians that have made your life miserable, that have made you to suffer. So where is it? Okay, I think this one is alive. Why is this one showing 20 minutes ago? I want to be sure that this is the live. Bear with me. NASA TV, House of Assembly. I think they have the one for House of Assembly and the Senate. They're criminals. Criminal politicians tell lies to Nigerians. All they sit there is chop money. Chop my money. I don't care. That's what they do. That's what they love to do. They're criminals. So if you trust them, you are trusting criminals. So let's go and listen to what they are discussing. Not like they are discussing anything that will benefit me and you. All they are thinking of how they will steal money and make Nigeria to believe that we are one country, knowing fully well that we are not one. We know be one, no. We know be one. Yoruba, Igbo, we know be one, no. So this morning, so let's go and listen to the criminal politicians. What they do best is when they talk, they will go to their hotel room. They have their girlfriends waiting for them there with their wine, and you'll be amazed that some of them are Muslim. They'll be doing jiggy, and they'll be smoking and do all kind of things. Even though they might pretend that they are Muslim. All the politicians in Nigeria are 419, Barawo, criminals. So thank you so much. Keep your comment coming, but let's share and invite others to do so. So let's go and listen to the criminal politicians and let's just hear what. It's not like they are saying anything that is going to benefit me and you. For 25 years, they've never done anything that benefited us. But just, maybe we can just hear what they are saying. Let's mute myself and I'll be interfering or interjecting rather, in the course of the program with what they are saying. Let's go and hear what the House is. I think this one is the House of Speaker, a criminal politician.
President doesn't need to wait until the expiration of the 6 months before he can lift this suspension, right? That if by tomorrow Rivers State will wake up and everything is okay, he has the right to say, okay, the state of emergency should come to an end.
Shut up. If you listen to what he's saying, you will know that that is what politicians are good at. They are criminals. And you can see people that are commenting there. What is this one saying? The suspension of a governor by president is not known to our laws. Why the president can declare emergency, section 305 does not empower him to suspend the governor. This one says, who be this malam? Tori Olong, you can see that we are not one. Look at it.
Distinguished honorable colleagues, my name is Right Honorable Miriam Odinaka
Odinaka from Southeast.
Onimo. Okay, Federal Constituency. I am from Imo State.
She's from Imo State.
I rise to second this motion as moved by my brother Ali Jesse that this House do support the proclamation in view that it could be reviewed shorter than the 6-month period when the two parties come to table, whether it's tomorrow or even earlier than that. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Those in support of this request should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it.
The ayes have it.
Any more contributions?
No more contribution. No
Any more contributions?
Criminal Yoruba politician, criminal Hausa politician, criminal Fulani politician, criminal Ijaw politician, they all come into the house and all their deliberation has no influence, no impact in the lives of Nigerians and the diaspora. If you have any problem as Nigerians, you call your representative, you can't get them, they don't have email, they don't have a website, they are all criminals. Let's listen more to what they are saying. Criminals, why are you muting the mic? Criminals, you can see them, they're already going, they're finished for the day with their agbada, no baton, final. You can see the Yoruba one with their fila. They are all bunch of fools. Criminals. Criminals. So if anybody is expecting anything or anything to come out of these,
I like the new arrival.
You are going to wait till thy kingdom come. They are meant to be discussing and deliberating while another criminal politicians has given what they called state of emergency. So you can see they've done for the day. They're going home. Pata pata. The day is done. It's 11 o'clock. Their job is finished and they get paid 30 million naira every month. Criminals. Brand new cars, pant allowance, maid allowance, student allowance for their children. Look at their head, coconut head. This is what you want to vote for again in 2027. This is what we are saying, that the Yorubas should have no business with this kind of political criminals that have converted Nigeria to their own personal pocket. It does not matter whether they are from the north. Let's say what he's going to say here.
Order, please. Honorable colleague, please be seated, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion as moved by the House Leader. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Order, please. Leader of the House, can you move for the House? Honorable colleagues, please be seated. Order, please. Order, please. Prince Okoji.
They don't understand when you say order. You have to say it in Igbo language, Yoruba language, Fulani language. Order. Bulala. The National House of Assembly, Bulala. Criminals. None of them is representing you. All they do is represent their own personal pocket. Order.
That the House do adjourn plenary to Tuesday next week.
They don't adjourn plenary.
Same location. I so move.
The minority leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My honorable colleague, I remain Ali Sajesi. I rise to second the motion moved by the House Leader that the House do adjourn till next week, Tuesday, same time, same venue.
English, he can't. He's smiling. Criminals. Criminals. You see, these are your representatives. They've already adjourned the preliminaries.
Honorable colleagues, before I put the question, please.
Order.
Before I put the question, I want the House to note that today's plenary is being attended by 243 members based on our attendance registers. Just for records, we are more than satisfied the requirement of this particular amendment. So, honorable colleagues, with your kind permission, I put the question. Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those in support should say aye. Those in support should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Thank you. Leader of the House, can you move that the House adjourn plenary to Tuesday next week? Is done? No, we only vote for adoption of the votes and proceedings. Okay, thank you, honorable colleagues. House is adjourned to Tuesday, 11 o'clock next week for plenary. Thank you so much.
You see why we say that these are a bunch of jokers. these are what educated Nigerians are voting for. When we say that these are jokers, criminals, somebody say Fubara is gone like a subsidy. Oh yeah, go meet your side chick. I told you. Somebody say there, go, oh yeah, go and meet your side chick inside Ramadan and inside Lent. This one say Babanla nonsense. This one say Nigeria is finished. I'm just reading the comment. This one say, oh my God, 243 members is done and dusted. You see? I hope it's clearing to your eyes that these are a bunch of criminals that have no respect for any Nigerians. At least it's good that we catch them while they were discussing this particular issue in the house in Abuja. This is what Nigeria represents. This is the Nigeria that they want us to create for the next future Nigerians. When we say to Nigerians that, are you sure you want to remain one? They will tell you, no, we are one. And Mr. Joseph will say, have they approved the emergency state in Rivers State? They already approved it even before they came here. They've done that in the middle of the night. A very good morning and welcome to Koiki Media, discussing the issues surrounding the current affairs of Nigeria. Mr. Waris, you know to say, divide Nigeria, save lives, Yoruba land, nationalism, self-determination we stand on, and the bad governance protest was useless. Somebody says in the comment section, there says, House of Criminals. Somebody say, what is going on here, please? We told Nigerians that this is exact. Oladimeji Ajibola says, zoo na joke. They turned the zoo to skit making. All hail Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Raymond King Olashebekan says, good job, my brother. God bless you, Yoruba Nation, not going back. This one says, so the federal government have sent some prayers to the account and everyone is happy. Do you know the meaning of prayer? Money as exchange hand. This, Ogutade, good morning to you. This is the reason why we are saying that we cannot continue like this. Ogumola Biodu say, Awon olori buruku somebody. Olosho allowance is also paid as well to them. He says, welcome back, White Lion, Tiwa, and Yoruba Nation not going back. You see that these are the jokers. You can see preliminary is done and dusted. Oguntade says they are all amugos. So, but when we are arguing on a daily basis, the innocent Nigerians that doesn't have agbada, you can see all of them, they are looking fresh. They live in air condition. They pay for their electricity. They have brand new cars. But they are doing nothing to the average constituency that they represent, apart from stealing money, and investing that money outside until they're caught, like Dizani Alison Madueke, another criminal that is currently under the UK probe here in the UK. Somebody say, man, this politics, we must enter harm to teach people it can be done properly. That one is another criminal. He wants to go and teach criminal how to become non-criminal. Afolabi Kayode, good morning to you, sir. Mr. Akin Onawale, good morning and welcome. Please click the button and share because these are the criminals. So what we're going to do is, let's rewind back and play it back. I hope we can rewind it back. They finished already. The job is done. Their job is done for the day. You see, everybody's going home. Everybody's going home. They're done for the day. Why you are still hustling in the hot weather somewhere in Ojuelegba, Mrs. Taiwo Kike Fasami, good morning and happy belated birthday to you, ma. They are done. You see, somebody is also commenting there that under the amendment, yes, but with certain amendment. Which amendment? They've been amending Nigeria since 1960, and our life has never been great. All of them, whether they are Igbos, they are Hausa, they are Ijaw, they are not representing anybody apart from their cronies and their girlfriends, and they're always on the phone. Look at that woman. I'm sure that one is a Yoruba woman, criminal. Yoruba woman, they are the most criminal people, not the ones that are good, but this one in politics, they are criminals. Probably maybe she has sold something underneath for her to be there. Olariwaju, good morning to you. Waris Jinadu says, and the bad governor, protest was useless. You can't protest with this kind of people. Imagine people went to office at 9 o'clock and by 11, bam, job is done and the day is done. And you in Nigeria, you will have to suffer in the sun. I pity Nigerians. They will suffer, work hard labor, yet the take home is peanuts. Oguntade Sheun say, even the one Nigerian youth are waking up gradually. Well, we hope that they wake up faster because some of them will be used by the same criminal politicians to attack those that are asking for the right to self-determination, which is an inalienable right. It's not a crime. You don't want to be part of Nigeria, it's not a crime. You can say, I don't want to be part of Nigeria, and that should be respected. That doesn't have to cause chaos. It doesn't have to cause fighting. But the criminal politicians always know how to live big life and deceive innocent Nigeria. Somebody said, this is so sad. So if you're expecting Tinubu to perform, Tinubu is just another terrible politician, just like his own predecessors. My name is Olayomi Koiki, and we are deliberating, we are discussing issues surrounding everything that you need to know. We, the Yoruba, have said no going back. The Biafra says no going back. Tomorrow, hey, look at the maize. They are taking the maize away. Criminals. Hey, yeah, shake hand, shake hand, shake hand. Hope we did very well. Yeah, money is already in your account. Don't let Koiki Media know. We already paid the money. Look at the woman. Hey, look at the woman. Hey, look at it. Look at it. Criminal, look at it. While your life is in mortgage. Look at them laughing. Hey, oh yeah, shake body. Shake body. Igwe James, good afternoon. Says longest time. Where have you been? We are here. You must have been hustling. Nigerians are hustling. While politicians are milking it. Look at their head like Kokoro. Especially the Yoruba ones. They will all live in, look at the one, you see that he's wearing a cap like Babalawo, but it's not a product of Babalawo anymore. It's not a product of Bola Tinubu. They are criminals. Some people are saying Atiku and Peter Obi. It is not Atiku and Peter Obi. It is me and you. You hear that? Somebody say it is me and you. Hey, shake body. Shake body. We are taking the maize away. Shake body. Don't steal the maize. Hey, look at him. Hey, I'll say, hey, look at it. You see, touching that. I'm sure that woman they do jiggy for her all the time, because look at the way he's touching the men. She's good at giving them jiggy, doggy style. Criminal politicians, but the youth are there on Twitter fighting each other. They will abuse Yoruba people. They will abuse Igbo people. Ibrahim Akonji, good morning. It's coming up to exactly 11 a.m. from London in my studio. I welcome you. You see, these ones, they don't have any problem. Instead of me and you to come together and demand for one thing, and one thing is Nigeria should dissolve. But the Yoruba doesn't want Nigeria to dissolve because they want to be politicians as well one day. They are criminals. The Yoruba youth, they are criminals. They want to be politicians. They want to live large. They want to buy SUV. They want to buy bulletproof car. They want to live big lifestyle beyond their means. Criminals. Instead of us to say, what is the solution to the problem of Nigeria right now? What is the solution? What should be the final solution? Should we still try to maintain Nigeria, or should we allow Nigeria to dissolve? The number to call is right there on your screen. Oh, you can't say it because this one. Let's come out of this criminal. We've seen enough from them. Let's just leave them alone and come out of that. So let me pull out from there and come back. So look at this. Look at the 100 naira. What can 100 naira buy now in Nigeria? Can you put it in the comment section and help me out this morning? If I was meant to give you 100 naira, not 1,000, 100 naira, what can you buy with 100 naira in today's Nigeria? Mr. Igwe James Ekoiki, me, I have been very busy. We are waiting for the rally date. No, we even call it the night vigil. It's coming closer and closer. Just go and make sure you are all preparing for our night vigil. If you're new to this platform, it is called Koiki Media. We bring it closer to your doorsteps. We talk about what is happening and why the Yoruba people needs to now think of leaving this country called Nigeria that was never meant to be. What can 100 look at the centenary 1914 to 2014? It means something. What does it mean to you? If somebody give you 100 naira today, you would never have thought about it before. But now that we have explained the meaning of Nigeria, and the meaning of Nigeria will be explained in this particular video. Make una listen.
There is no land called Nigeria. There is no language called Nigeria. There are no people called Nigerians. We are only deceiving ourselves.
We are not Nigerian.
Okay, where is Nigeria? Where is the land called Nigeria?
I like the way the journalist asked. He's asking the guy, we are not Nigerian. The guy now says, where? Tell me where. Can anybody come and tell us where is the land for Nigeria? Who knows where the land is? Is the land in the southeast? Is the land in Yoruba land? Where is the land in Nigeria? Who knows where the land is? Only the politician knows because they are criminals. Criminal politicians. And we are saying that this unity is no longer working. We're going to listen to many different videos, but for now, we are still asking, who is a Nigerian? Who? Is any Nigerian in the house? If you are a Nigerian, can you please raise your hand in the comment section? If you are a Nigerian, can you please raise your hand? I want to check on something. Who is a Nigerian? Do we have any Nigerian in the house? Can any Nigerian raise their hands? Nigeria is not a country, so we cannot have Nigerians because this man is saying that, are you sure we are Nigerian? My job is to ask, is Tinubu now going towards making Nigeria to break up faster than what we expect? What is your take on that? And I think I should bring my studio number because sometimes when I cover the page, a lot of people say, Koiki, we can't see that your studio number. We want to call in. I have something to say as well, but always I can't see your number. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to bring the number a little bit up as well so you will have it even if we are moving things behind the scene. Share the program. It is free to share. The question is, should we be discussing about another election or should we be discussing about how Nigeria now needs to sit on the round table and let everybody go their separate ways? It is not a must that we have to be together. We can be good neighbors. And I'm sure when we are good neighbors, we will love each other, we will respect each other, we will have values for each other. But as long as we want to keep this fake union, we will be in trouble. So let's go back and listen to this young man. Oh, sorry there. I've muted my own.
There is no land called Nigeria. There is no language called Nigeria. There are no people called Nigerians. We are only.
Again, what is Nigeria language? In the comment section, who knows Nigeria? Does Bola Tinubu, the terrible president, they say we should not call him a terrible president. Imagine somebody is advising us not to call Tinubu a terrible president. Then what should we call him? One of the most terrible presidents that we've ever experienced in the jungle. Because Nigeria is not a zoo. We don't think Nigeria is a zoo anymore. We think Nigeria is a jungle. And in the jungle, everything happens inside the jungle. What language is Nigeria? Because we know from information that Nigeria has over 500 to 400 languages. We know that. We know that when you talk about languages in Nigeria, we have about 500. And you, somebody says, not even terrible. Tinubu is a dangerous president. We've got to be very careful with him. Nigeria has over 500 languages, making it one of the most linguistically diverse countries in the world. And you expect Tinubu to perform. No be juju be that. Just Reason says, has Nigeria ever had a president that is not terrible? Jonathan was a drunkard. Obasanjo was a criminal politician, ended up becoming a president after being a military dictator. Buhari was a Fulani man that brought in all the jihadist terrorists into Yoruba land. Oguntade says, Ewan Romiyo is equally important. Please, Yoruba, remember to contribute. Wariji also says, Nigeria is a foreign Latin word for black Negro that France and Britain adopted for their artificial state colony. Nigeria is an artificial country, and it is time that nobody should be talking about 2027 to go and vote. Vote for who? How can you fix a country that has over 300 ethnic groups, 500 languages, and you expect peace? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Let's listen quickly because I still have a lot to cover this morning. We have just done 44 minutes and it seems that the time is running like a yo-yo. Once again, a very good morning to the current affairs of Nigeria, the English broadcast. No Yoruba on this particular one.
Deceiving ourselves.
We are not Nigerian.
Okay, where is Nigeria? Where is the land called Nigeria? What is the Nigerian language? We are nations that had been forced together to live in one pathetic country. So anybody who goes there today to say pray for Nigeria, that person is just deceiving himself, because the people who want to be that Nigeria had not sat down to agree if they want to be Nigeria.
You had him there. And the reason is because Nigeria has more than 500 languages, 300 ethnic groups. One of the biggest is Yoruba, until Hausa are saying that they are much bigger than Yoruba people. Imagine, people that doesn't have water. I think we have a caller that is coming through. Let's quickly pick on the caller and hear what they want to tell us this morning. Hello, good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Ekaro, good morning.
Dr. Akintoye, why don't sorrow,
Tẹ́ fi bá wa contribute sórí ètò ni mà.
No, but if mo fẹ́ kàn bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
That will be after the.
Account number tí mo rí lórí page yín nísìn, ṣé àkáǹtì téèyàn máa fi send owó ni?
That is to support Koiki Media. Tó bá jẹ́ fún Yoruba Nation is a different account. I can send that to you. Èyí tẹ́ bá fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa send èyí tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ni kẹ́yìn sọ fún wa.
Nítorí last time ẹ pè mí sórí WhatsApp.
Yes.
Ẹ sọ pé nítorí ẹ fẹ́ travel lọ sí Nàìjíríà.
Oh yes. Tó bá yẹ pé ẹ bá fẹ́ support wa, definitely yes. That definitely, those accounts are good. I can show it again on the screen. Okay. Account
yẹn wà alright.
Definitely.
Ṣùgbọ́n èmi máa lọ send ẹ̀ níta ni o.
Ó yé mi, yes. That's fine.
Ṣé mo lè send ẹ̀ níta ṣá?
Definitely, why not? Why not? Yes.
Okay. So account yẹn is alright.
Yes.
Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ mọ̀ nìyẹn. Torí mo ti ń retí ẹ̀ látijọ́ tí mi rí.
Okay. Well, sometimes a lot of people missed it up as well. So definitely, if you have people say, if there any problem, ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀.
Okay.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni ìyá wa.
Okay.
You see?
Títí Monday ṣá.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Yes, ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ó dà ìyá mi. Thank you so much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín.
Ẹ ṣé gan yín, ẹ ṣé jù.
Thank you.
Ẹ kú àdúró tì yín.
Àwa nìyẹn. Ọlọ́run àdúró ti gbogbo wa. Ẹ ṣé gan ni mo dúpẹ́. Well, that is one of our mother that believe that Koiki Media needs to be supported, and we are grateful that some of you are coming forth. We hope many people will come forth. So if you still want the detail, that is on the screen. Let's go back because we still have a lot to cover. The line is open, so I think I need to bring my phone number up so that many of you that say, Koiki, we want to call you, but it seems that you're hiding your number. You just don't want anybody to see your number. No, it's not like that now. So I think the number is good like that. We should leave it like that on the top. So that way, plus 44 7404405917. You can call direct or you can call on WhatsApp. It will not make any difference to me. So let's look at Nigeria right now. And if you look at the let's go read some of the comment. Otumba says, Chief Sunday Gbowosha, see what happened in Ondo State, Akure. Insecurity everywhere in Yoruba land. I will take you down there. You are in a rush, sir. I have all those details and I will help you because there is a lot going on inside the zoo. Oh, we can't call it a zoo from here. We call it jungle. Waris, you know, to say, Koiki, please stop showing me that useless naira. Show me a better money. Stop showing me that useless naira. He's a useless naira. He cannot perform anything. Even Dangote say, I am not taking the useless naira anymore. Start paying me in dollar. That is what Dangote is saying. My name is Oluwole Koiki. If you have never come across my video before on the social media and this is your first time, you will enjoy it. We have our website where you can also follow us. There's a lot of news that goes on. We have 2 websites. Let me show you those websites quickly. So you can either go to the one that doesn't have you can see as you enter, no pop-up of any kind of advert. We purposely left it like that. Not that we can't make money from advert, which is like click. But I don't want you to go on our website and you're struggling. I just want you to go there, read the news, and we hope that one day we can advance it where more things can be added. But right now, when you go to Koiki Media International News, you can see all the news layers that my teams are putting out there from every news around the world, including inside the jungle. You can see that this one says, and I quote, mass protest in Istanbul after, look at the kind of protest I want us to be thinking of, especially for my Yoruba people. I'm even saying this now. Sometimes I don't read all the news as well on my site too. I don't think I read all the news. But kudos to my team that are working back to back to feed us with the news. So thousands of people rally in the cold in front of the city hall shouting, Erdogan, dictator, and you are not alone. But if Nigerians comes out now, the Igbo say, I don't want to come out, na Yoruba problem. Make una go sort out. The Yoruba will say, na Igbo problem. Ijaw people now are crying. You know why? Because Nigeria is not a one country. It is 300 different ethnic groups joined together by Britain, another criminal during the colony. It was good that I visited Door of No Return while I was in Cotonou in Benin Republic. And we hope to be back there again because I love the energy there. How do you expect a country to function? 500 languages, but the British knew that it would be difficult to operate 500 languages. They forced English on us, and that's why we are speaking English today. And our English has not taken us anywhere. It has taken us backwards. Because why? Ijaw people are crying. Asari Dokubo, 2 days ago, pipeline explosion. No one can stop Ijaw people from doing what they will do. What are they going to do? Continue to bomb the pipeline? I don't know. I'm asking a question. We are all witnessing the breakup of Nigeria, but yet we refuse to accept it because you still want those criminal politicians to talk to you about 2020. I hope no diaspora will be telling anybody to go and vote in 2027. We are waiting, especially those of you in the UK. We are waiting to tell us that, oh, we should vote for Tinubu in 2027, and you will see what we will do with you on social media. Because you told Nigerians lies to go and vote Tinubu, another criminal politician like Atiku, like Obasanjo, like even the dead Yaradua, they are all criminals. From Jonathan, none of them can be left without being called. Whether their vice, Osibaja was a criminal. We thought he's a pastor. That one is even another criminal that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu with Buhari. Imagine a pastor, a man of God from the Redeemed Christian Church of God. He doesn't value his pastorship because he should have told Buhari, a Fulani Muslim, that you don't kidnap people in this kind of 21st century. You did that with Umaru Diko. He failed in London, but he was successful in Kenya because Kenya is also another criminal country. Please share the program. Just tell somebody that you're watching Koiki Media. They're not going to bite you. Let's listen to Asari Dokubo says, well, Tinubu, I cannot help you. I told you, I supported you, but you failed Ijaw people. Who are the Ijaw people? They are part of the 300 ethnic groups inside this contraction called Nigeria. On February 25th, Nigeria will go to poll. That was when the election was coming. To vote their new president, and the National Assembly, we just watched the National Assembly, criminal politicians. On the March 11th, they will vote for their state governor and House of Assembly, another criminal. Waris Jinadu said Pastor Ruga was hiding in London when Koiki Media was looking for him. They took Pastor Ruga through where they normally collect luggages. You know, when goods arrive in the building, Osibajo that came in through a proper door was hidden away under the basement to run away from Koiki Media and those that visited him when he came to London some few years back. But criminal politicians are always hiding. A true politician will come out and say, Koiki, what do you want to talk about? Let me hear you. Let me hear your complaint, and I'll take it back to say Baba. But rather, Osibajo ran away. Go and look for the video. It's on the social media. My name is Olami Koiki. You're watching a live transmission. It's your first time. Just click on the like button, share it, and invite others to do so. You cannot expect anything out of a country that has 500 languages. Yorubas will not speak the same language. Just reason say Turkey used the same method to rendition Abubakar Öcalan of Kurdish nationalists or separatists. He is still being held as we speak, just like in Nnamdi Kanu. Did you hear that? So there was a protest, as my team wrote yesterday, in Istanbul. Look at it. They are not waiting for God. They are not waiting for Allah because they are Muslims in Turkey. A good place I've visited many times. But they don't care whether the weather is cold. They came out because some of you might say, hey, this video, look at it. Look at the news headline all over the world. Can you see it? France 24. Mass protests as Turkey detains Erdogan main election right. Imagine you go and detain the person who will compete with you. I can see Tinubu doing the same thing with Peter Obi. Probably arrest Peter Obi and Atiku. Politicians are always desperate, especially when they become tyrants. They're criminals. And the videos are there to watch. Evidence. That is what is going to play out in Nigeria because the Ijaw people say they will blow more pipeline. I didn't say that. That is what Asari Dokubo said. He said the pipeline explosion, no one can stop Ijaw people from doing what they will do. What are they going to do? They will continue to blow the pipeline and Nigeria will lose more resources and Nigeria will go down. We are so excited and we are so happy. So let's take you to France 24 and see how development. Oh my God, advert too much. Hey, fine girl. I'm sure politicians like people like this fine woman. Politicians love women that are big, they are beautiful because they are criminals. So mass protests as Turkey detains the person who will go vote with him as the election is coming. So let's take you to France 24. Since we cannot be everywhere now, Koiki Media cannot be everywhere, but on the line we can be everywhere. All we just need to do is tap into it. And I believe this is the main opposition. The main opposition has been detained and people came out to say, no, we are not going to agree. Let's listen to it and we come back once again. My name is Olami Koiki. Share the program and invite others. Let's remove that stupid Naira behind me. It's irritating me. Let's still put Tinubu there. That was when Tinubu came in. Look at the wife. Can you see the wife? I don't know why they normally wear glasses. I believe Remi Tinubu has already had some drugs. I think she must have taken some things because she doesn't want. The same way we can always put shaded glasses. Both the husband and wife, they are wearing shaded glasses. Why? Because before they come and sign this, they have smoked something. And when you smoke, you don't want people to see your eyes. Because you can see even the one behind, that woman behind. Every one of them are wearing shaded glasses. All criminals. Originals is a Koiki in 2023 ti sọ pé wọ́n máa jẹ moyoya concerning Yoruba. I told them, don't let us go and vote. Let us stick to Yoruba nation. Let us ask for Tinubu not to go and vote. We don't need him to go and become president. He said, no. They kill Abiola, I will be the president. He's not the president, but they're already showing him shaking. Let's listen quickly to Turkey, what is happening there. Then we go back to what Asari Dokubo says. I did not be the one that says so. Now Asari Dokubo said they go blow every pipeline because they are being marginalized. It is getting interesting in the fake amalgamation. I like that. Do you see that? The fake 1914 amalgamation is going down. Let's listen quickly. I'll come back in a minute.
And police at Istanbul University. It's one of several demonstrations that have sprung up across the city as people flout a ban on gatherings imposed in the wake of the arrest of Istanbul's mayor. Ekrem İmamoğlu from the country's main opposition party was detained on charges of corruption and aiding a terrorist group. His Republican People's Party say the arrest of President Erdogan's top rival is politically motivated. Well, let's cross live to Jasper Mortimer now. He's in Ankara for us. Jasper, what's reaction been like to these arrests? We've, of course, seen all these protests springing up. Tell us what people have been saying.
Yes, well, as soon as the arrests took place this morning, the governor of Istanbul, who is appointed by the government, he's not an elected official, banned demonstrations in the city.
I can do analysis over the video. So what you are watching right now is people that have come out in the freezing cold in Turkey demanding their right. They are not waiting for Allah to come down because Allah will be wasting too much time. Rather, they push out. How many people soldier go kill in Turkey? How many people you go kill? Hey, they go kill us tire. Hey, they go. You can see that the people are determined. They forget that they have a job. They forget that they have a wife. They forget because and when everything goes good now, stupid Nigerians will travel to Turkey and expect the Turkish people not to disrespect you. Because while they are fighting, you in your own country, you are sleeping. You are waiting for Allah. You are waiting for God to come and give you what? Good afternoon, good morning. And those of you that have joined us, Mobolaji Abdullah, a very good afternoon to you from Yoruba land. Mrs. Cole, good afternoon. Warichinadu says, and I quote, 1914 amalgamation has always been a scam, is a British agenda. So when the people in Turkey, after they have defeated their government, they have attained what they want, you will now go there. You want to go and live there, Abi? You forgot that they fought for what they are doing. You think that freedom, they will buy it in Ojuelegba. You can't buy freedom in ShopRite. It's not something that you can buy like you are buying your pomo, because most of you cannot eat proper meat anymore. You are eating pomo. Pomo. Everybody is eating pomo in Nigeria today. So when these people finish, let's leave it because we already got what we want to get there. So we can move away from there and come back again to Asari Dokubo. How many of you know this guy? He's also an influencer. Ibadan Oluyole says a very good afternoon. Ogatiwa Olonikanloga. I love you all so much. Ibadan, a beautiful place. I don't even know where I'm going to relocate to, whether Ibadan or Ekiti. I think I love Ekiti because the ambience in Ekiti is just mass. I was watching look at this beautiful YouTube video. 1 minute. Because when I'm opening my things, I sometimes want to block. I don't want you to see everything. That's the beauty of when you're using the software. So thank you so much. If you're new to my platform, please share the program. I want us to watch this video just for a few seconds. This young, beautiful sister of ours follows Yoruba hunters to hunt. This is the kind of life I want to live now in my 40s. I don't want to live anymore in UK. I'm tired of UK. Tired of the UK. If you are not tired, me, I am tired. She's an Ibadan hunter hunting for bushmeat with wild hunting. This is the kind of life I want to live now. But I can't live this kind of life because I'm scared of, let's watch this, our sister. She's doing very well, and I pray that our channel will grow. Grower than mine, expanded than mine, does not matter, because that is what we should dream of. But your dream in Nigeria cannot take you anywhere. Nigeria is a jungle. Watch this beautiful video quickly, and you can see why we are saying Nigeria, we are losing so much. Look at her. And when you look at this video, I just want you to see, you know, the beauty of Yoruba land. How our farmers, these are the kind of gun you expect our farmers to use to fight Fulani terrorists that have AK-47. Let's watch a little bit from this video. This one is even 2 months ago. I need to give you the one I watched just 2 days ago. Let's close it back again and give you the one that I watched, which is the current one. So let's go back one more step to my history. I was with her watching it yesterday, and you'll be amazed. The terrain, the one we are going to watch now, was 8 days ago. So this one is even much better. So look at this, our sister. And I'm going to give us a full screen because I want you. I'm watching on my 65-inch TV. So when we talk about Yoruba land, a fertile land, a land that Eledumare has given us, but the Fulani agenda is to take it away from us. The Hausa also have their land that their God has given them. The Igbo have their land. Ijaw people have their land. But Britain, through their corny way, put us together and stole so much out of our land. Look at this beautiful land, my people. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at the shining weather. You go sweat. By the time you finish sweating, you just go under cold water and do shh and sit down and eat eran igbe. Many diaspora, they have land. I was speaking to one of our mother yesterday. She's watching a poultry from America on video call. She can't go back home. She has a big farm, but she can't go back because she's scared that she can be kidnapped. Even the farm, she's worried about her workers. Is that the kind of life that Yoruba people wants to live? I don't think so. So it is time that we all wake up and fight. Let's watch this. I don't have a copyright to this video. I will not be able to show you so much because it is not my own video. But let's watch it together.
Hunters are the most passionate people ever. Like they can travel far. What? From Kwara State. And you guys have never been to Kwara State to hunt before. I will just try and get his compass so that I can go home and follow our hunters. And follow our hunters to show.
I'm just going to forward it a little bit so that you can see. So when we look at them, just
are you a tech business?
So let's allow the advert. So my people, it is important. Now you can now look at the view I'm talking about. Look at that view. This is the view of Oyo State. This is what I want to wake up every day with. After 25 years living in the UK in the cold weather, I want to return back home. But when people say come back home, no, we can't come back home when hunters are carrying this petu gun. That when Fulani comes and attack them, they will take them out quickly. These guns have not even been modernized for hunting. They should have a better one for hunting. They are still using the 1960 method for hunting because they can be licensed and have a better gun. And when I use the gun, they put it back home and they lock it away like it's done in America. The last time I was visiting a country, I think it's Turkey. 1 minute. Mo already show. Yeah, me sheko urgent. No sheko urgent. All right. Okay then. All right, man. So what I'm trying to explain to us is that it is important that we understand that we are losing so much. This is what the Fulanis wants to take from us. Look at the beauty. No, look at the beauty. Look at the surrounding. Look at the serene. Imagine if we have everything. Where as they are going into that forest, there will be some areas where they can relax. There's everything in there. We can build a lot of things within this farming sector. But Yoruba people cannot think. They want to save Nigeria. Mr. ADEBANJI said, I don't want to call it a zoo anymore. I say jungle. Nigeria is finished. And the jungle organization, because I've shown you the London Zoo, and I cannot compare London Zoo with Nigeria. It's uncomparable. So if you're one of those that is thinking about 2027, you better start thinking about how we should divide Nigeria so that you can go and protect your own. Look at the view. Look at the serene. Look at the view from the long length. And imagine what we can do to turn things around. This is Oyo State. But stupid Nigerians will tell you we will save Nigeria as if your father created Nigeria. Let's just listen to this, my beautiful sister, just for a few more seconds before I take you to Ijaw people that says they will blow more pipeline because Tinubu has given them state of emergency. Mr. Lukman Kilani, good afternoon and welcome to the program. So that's how I can give you because I don't own the channel and I still have to respect that she owns it. It's a lot of work she has to put in to get this video to me and you. And all you can do is go and follow her, subscribe. I didn't even subscribe, so I should subscribe myself, which I've just done, and just follow her and help her out. Now, let's come to Ijaw people. Ijaw people say, Tinubu, Tinubu, Tinubu, oh, Tinubu, oh, Jagaban, we are going to deal with you. I didn't say so. It's the Ijaw people that are telling me to tell Tinubu that they would deal with him for what is causing with people that doesn't believe that there should be state of emergency in Rivers State. Citizen with A47 versus Chaka Chaka Buta. And I'm sure Waris Jinadu is talking about the weapon that the hunters were carrying. Those are even old weapons. They shouldn't be carrying such weapon anymore in 21st century. So let's quickly listen to Asari Dokubo in an interview granted 2 days ago. Pipeline explosion. No one can stop Ijaw people from doing what they will do. What are they going to do? Blow more pipeline? And the Ijaw people are already coming out and say they are having enough of this nonsense from Tinubu, the Yoruba man that will be the last president, but we all need to shout it together. Don't leave it alone to us. We have warned you that Nigeria is not a country. We have told you many times since 4 years ago, we have been shouting that Tinubu will be the worst president that you can ever think of. Today, he's already proven himself. Food, you cannot eat. Water is not available. Security, zero. Dangote is even now saying, no, I can't sell crude oil to you guys in Naira. No way, man, Tinubu. If you like, do whatever shit you want to do. We cannot sell it to you like that in Naira. So let's listen to Asari Dokubo. My name is Olamiko Ike. We're talking about the current affairs of Nigeria and while Nigeria is becoming at the verge of breakup.
And I know that you had released this, the palace had released a statement as to the fact that this, if I read that statement correctly, that this is almost provocative, given some of the things that the minister had said in his media parley. And the reason I'm asking this is because rhetorics have a way of inflaming the politics and the politics itself. So I would like you to speak to some of the things that has been played out right here. And because the issues around, the FCT minister has said, they just, quote and unquote, using my own words now, cannot hold the country to ransom because of threatening to blow up pipelines and all of those things. So I would like you to respond to some of those things you said, as well as what options is on the table right now from where you sit as far as this issue is concerned.
I don't listen to that trainer. I know him. He was my junior in the university. I know that trainer. I don't listen to him. Most times he's under the influence of substance and all that. So I really don't listen to him.
Alhaji, that's the FCT minister we're talking about here, sir.
Yes, I know him very well. He knows me too.
Did you know you can earn £1 million per person, tax-free?
Knows me very well. So most times I've not listened to. I only hear from people, so I hardly comment on what he said because he has never been reasonable. And I feel sad that the political system threw up characters like this, and they become colossus and big, mighty giants. Okay. What I'm trying to say is that whatever he says about the job people, it's okay for us. Because some major people were with him, celebrating him after he has said all that. I did not hear it because I'm not listening. And some people have said it before me, but I'm not concerned. The important thing is this. Ijaw people, quick, Platata Solo said it. Ijaw people owns the land that these resources are there. And if Ijaw people are threatened, they have the right to defend themselves. We have the right to defend ourselves. We have the right to defend our interests.
Okay, it's getting more interesting. Asari Dokubo says, and I quote, that they have the right to defend themselves. Thank you so much if you're watching me in Lagos State, in Sokoto, in Kano, in every part of Nigeria, as I continue to give you all the reasons why the unity of one Nigeria cannot work. Tinubu continued to fail, a terrible president, just as others. Atiku is speaking, as I said to you right now. I'll be taking you right there straight away again, because like I said today, we are reviewing a lot of what is playing out since Tinubu declared state of emergency. Atiku is just another criminal that Obasanjo told us stole the shit out of the government while he was a vice president. But right now, he's also speaking, and I can take you right there to listen to what Atiku, the former vice president under Olusegun Obasanjo, is saying right now in his press statement. Let's take you straight down there. My name is Olamide Koiki. Let's stay tuned.
Breach of security in whatever form, the question that should naturally be asked, who controls the police, the military, and the DSS, the governor or the president? Now, ladies and gentlemen, our demand and call to action. Number one, immediate reversal. We call on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to immediately revoke this unconstitutional proclamation and reinstate the elected governor, deputy governor, and state assembly of Rivers State.
Atiku, if Tinubu doesn't revoke it, what are you going to do? Atiku Abubakar, the Dubai man, if Tinubu refuses, because Tinubu is not going to listen to you anyway, because Tinubu see you as another criminal like himself, so he's not going to listen to you. What are you going to do? Are you going to go to the court? Tinubu is in control of the judiciary, is in control of the military, is in control of the police. What the hell are you going to do, Atiku? Nigeria is just going at the faster rate to dissolve, and I am so happy. Tinubu is not going to listen to you, Atiku. So do your worst, okay? Do your worst, and Tinubu still have 2 more years. The worst case is you go and wait for your turn. Turn by turn, oh. Najagaban turn, oh. You remember that was a Asari Dokubo song. Turn by turn, oh. Najagaban turn, oh. It's getting more interesting in Nigeria, inside the jungle. Jungle, jungle. Everybody is showing muscle. Jungle, jungle. Everybody is showing the strength. Atiku is coming out to say, Tinubu, every time I call you, bring back our governor. If not, Atiku, Tinubu will just put you in Kuje prison, okay? You better be careful. That man is another criminal, a terrible one. Remember that you kill MK Abiola. Remember Tinubu knows about every one of you that kill MK Abiola, and we are hoping, as Dr. Kemi Oluloyo, hoping and praying that Donald Trump will allow the release of the files and declassify those that kill MK Abiola, as we are now knowing the true picture of who killed JFK Kennedy. What a time to be alive. Come by Tonu. Najagabantono. I told you that we will make Nigeria ungovernable with our media for every single one of you. So Tinubu continue to do mistake and let Atiku talk. If Atiku talk, if Obasanjo talk, Tinubu will just say, go and carry that old man. It's time for me to put him in the prison. I dare hear Obasanjo do beep. Remember that the Obasanjo did the same thing when he was the president. So Tinubu is doing it. Let Obasanjo do PIM. He can do PIM from abroad. If he do PIM from Nigeria, Tinubu will say, go and arrest him. This is a time to say that we can never be one inside the jungle. My beautiful wife, she's always growing. Every time my wife passed like this, I can't remember anything I'm talking about. You see, that's why women. That's why Akpabio. Anytime Akpabio see Natasha, he cannot remember anything. Now they want to recall Natasha. I'm sure that is Yaya Bello's job. Yaya Bello is a criminal. He stole 80 billion. But Nigerians will come on our own platform and be telling me why you need money. Idiot. For those of you that wants to support this channel, you can do so voluntarily. Pay into any of those accounts. I receive Western Union. I also receive Binance. I receive GoFundMe, and I also receive prayers. Thank you so much to everyone that continues to contribute on the platform. My name is Ola Yomikoiki, and we are just 1 hour 20 minutes into the program. We hope to stick to just 3 hours if I have the strength. I haven't used my software, so I'm just using it because when I use the software, I'm able to show you a lot of things, and I can also relax. And how many people is enjoying the program? I want to see how many people is enjoying the program. Ogunshegun says, Koiki, last, oh. Now everyone Nigeria, they shall breakfast. Last, oh. You told them. Olajumoke said, I swear if they allow everyone to run out that country without a visa today, no one will remain in that country. Definitely now, Mr. Jumoke. Definitely. If they bring sheep right now inside Nigeria, everybody will japa. But the problem is Europe is understanding now that you want to japa. So when you say you are going on holiday, they say go to Port Harcourt. When you go to European embassy and say, I just want to go on holiday, they say, no, go to Sokoto, go to Abuja. Even though they are part of those that destroy us. Somebody say, Koiki, you are burning my data, but I am enjoying you from Ikorodu, and we are waiting for the video. I love Yoruba people. They are enjoying it. So Atiku, oh, Aziz, Badeshire, say media, Google media. That one just wake up from Florida. People are still sleeping in America. Let's go back and hear more from Atiku. If Atiku do pen, Tinubu will put him in prison.
To National Assembly reduction. We call on patriotic senators and representatives to vote against this illegal action.
Atiku is begging the National Assembly to vote a National Assembly that we just watched now. How many people watch it now? Those ones that finished the preliminary till next week, they have decided that Tinubu is okay to put state of emergency. Even those in PDP accepted it. Imagine a PDP in the House accepted that Tinubu is okay to give state of emergency. We had known that APC, they are criminals. But imagine. So Atiku, be careful. This one that you are calling House of Assembly, all which House of Assembly? All these House of Assembly that are criminals doesn't have any loyalty to people that vote them in. Thank you so much if you're watching me from any part, and you can also continue to tell me where you're watching me from. Good morning, good afternoon. Mr. Perry said, Mr. Koiki, I am just here enjoying your program. Thank you so much, Mr. Perry. I think some people are also enjoying, but I can't see them. So let me go and see what is happening. Let's leave Atiku alone. He can't do jack shit to Tinubu. If he try any mess, Tinubu will deal with Atiku, and Atiku will spend the rest of his life inside the prison. What is going on here again? Kogi residents were lured to fake empowerment. That is normal. Fake empowerment, like Dupe Onitiri. You see, how Kogi residents were lured to fake empowerment to get signature for Senator Natasha. So they told them that they are going to get a job. They didn't know that they were recalling their senator. Senate moved into closed session to discuss emergency rule in Rivers State. Don't listen to all this jack shit. It's all lies. They are criminals. The red chamber, the grey chamber, they are all criminals. Great Yoruba nation, good morning. So let's go back to Tinubu again from here. And let's listen to my brother, Deji Adeyanju, our new lawyer. If you have any problem in Nigeria, just contact him. The activist, my brother, Deji Adeyanju. We love you so much for standing with Sowore always and standing for the truth. Because only the truth can prevail in that shit old country, called a country called the jungle. So let's listen to Deji Adeyanju. Tinubu emergency declaration on rivers and the constitutional provision. Remember that there's nothing called constitution in Nigeria because we have told you many times that the constitution is fraud. I don't think I have the strength for 3 hours. How long have I done already? Because I need to go and sleep. I only have just 30 more minutes. We do 2 hours. This is like the third program for the day. And I don't know if we're going to have another one later on. My team will take it from there. I've done one at 5 o'clock in the morning. I've done another 30 minutes to pray for our prophet. Back to Asari. So you want us to listen more to Asari? Asari has nothing to say now. He just say that they can blow the pipeline. Okay, let's listen to Asari. I like listening to him as well. Let's listen a little bit more.
So whatever anybody says, that is the business of that person. The judges will defend their right. They will defend their interests. The judges must protect their life so that they will survive. Our forefathers handed this legacy to us, and we're going to hand over this same legacy to our own children. It is not Nyeso Wike who will tell the young people how we are going to behave, what we are going to do. It's not Nyeso Wike. He not qualify at all to tell us. So if pipeline pass in our place and somebody threatens us and take our livelihood from us, and we decide that this pipeline, we don't want it on our land, Nyeso Wike cannot stop it.
So nobody should hold Yoruba people for any pipeline that they blow in that particular region. You hear him right now, that if anything passed their land, they have the right to blow it away. And everyone will suffer. Anyway, nobody's enjoying it. So only the politicians like Alakija and the rest of the criminals. Rugi Giant, my brother, how you doing? It's only them that enjoy it. Anyway, so if they blow the pipeline, it's not my problem. Because Asari Dokubo said they have the right to take out the pipeline. So let's read some of the comments that many people have been commenting here. This one said, please, people come and help me. It no go better for you. We don't help anybody. You're going to meet your politician. Idiot. All these criminals that come on live program and say, come and help us. We're not helping you. We banned you from this page. This is not a charity organization. When they call for rally, you come out and fight for your right. Don't come and put your account number here. Idiot. Let's greet better people where they inside the platform. I'm hungry. I need a food stuff. Go and meet your politician. does this place look like where we donate money? People where they follow Yoruba Nation say we never give them money. Idiot all over the place. So thank you so much, Lagos, for show. It says, Raji Timileyin, Ebilo ma pa, Ebilo ma fo oju e. We tell you to do Yoruba Nation, you refuse to. You never say anything. Abiola Gbenga, sorry that I'm just reading a comment, making a no verse, because I never know, say people don't comment there. Say, Nigeria is finished. If only I can be helped out of this country. Oh, sorry, me, I can't help you. I personally am fed up not knowing what to do. Please, Koiki Diaspora, help me. Sorry, I can't help. I am not a visa agent. Yakubu Gowon, no, not Yakubu Gowon, no. Because that Yakubu Gowon, another criminal that killed a lot of Igbo during Biafra War. Good afternoon, sir. You too, good afternoon, ma'am. I think that's about it there. So let's go back because I just love that speech, as we also have the right to protect ourselves and our land. So maybe we should listen back to how Asari Dokubo said, well, Ijaw people have the right to protect their land. And that's exactly what they are doing. So let me mute my own mic and hear that part more, because that part is very important. So when we start our night vigil, we have the right to protect ourselves and our land. I'll see if I can pick up any more thing before I go. So, but again, let's see. Nigerian lawmaker accept $25,000 bribe as Tinubu allies scramble to stem mass abstention, secure crucial quorum. We know that Tinubu is good at, giving giveaways. He's the best president that give away, dollars. Criminals, they want to use their crime proceed to give more criminals so that they can protect them. So I want us to listen to the Jade Yoju because I might probably forget about that. He's one of my good friends. Let's listen to him. Even though he has not officially supported a breakup of Nigeria. But that does not matter. We still love him.
State of emergency in Rivers State. He suspended the governor, Sim Fubara, his deputy, and the state assembly. The announcement coincided with a fire at a strategic pipeline, the Trans-Niger oil pipeline in the state. It has a capacity of around 450,000 barrels a day and delivers crude from onshore oil fields to the Bonny export terminals. Militants in the past have attacked pipelines, but so far there's been no claim of responsibility. The president's declaration of a state of emergency has to be approved by the National Assembly, but the Senate has adjourned today without resolving the matter. Meanwhile, lawyers and the main opposition parties are challenging the president's decision. Well, for more on this, I'm joined now in the studio by the lawyer and good governance activist Deji Adebanji, who is one of those challenging the president's decision to impose a state of emergency on Rivers State. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you for
coming in. So a dramatic 24 hours of developments in Rivers State, culminating, as we said, in the imposition of a state of emergency, and now a legal challenge by lawyers and opposition parties. How much of an earthquake has it been?
Well, simply put, the president does not have the powers to suspend the governor. It's akin to saying somebody making a press conference and suspending the president. The president is elected, he's an elected official, an elected member of government. The president represents the generality of Nigerians. The governor of Rivers State, the members of House of Assembly of Rivers State, they represent the generality of the Rivers people. So they are not appointees of the president. They are not aides of the president. The principle of he who hires fires cannot apply in the instance case. Therefore, the president cannot just wake up after eating amala and fire them.
Is that what he ate?
I suspect much.
I like amala.
Yes,
I think it's very tasty.
Indeed it is. But he just cannot do this. It will be it's seriously a mockery, because it's like President Trump just waking up and sacking the governor of California.
Yeah, that's a good point. However, we're not in America, we're in Nigeria, as I'm sure you well know.
Yes, our system of government, our constitution, they are alike on issue of the powers of the president.
But that imposition of a state of emergency has now gone to the National Assembly. It's been gazetted, which means that potentially it will become law. If the National Assembly were to muster the 2/3 majority in favor of the president, that would essentially be it, wouldn't it?
But this is to tell you that this president does not believe in rule of law. He does anything he likes. The Constitution is very clear. Before you do this, you must take certain steps. The steps were not taken.
Yeah, but that's why there are checks and balances.
Now the president,
and a check would be the National Assembly.
Now the president has done it. Has even sworn in a new governor for Rivers State.
Well, he's sworn in an administrator.
Yeah, he's a governor. So he has sworn in a new governor.
I like that.
He has sworn in a new governor for Rivers State. He has not gotten there to third majority, but he has done it anyway. So what he's saying is, I don't need the National Assembly for anything. I don't even need the electorate. The people of Rivers State who voted, Sim Fubara, who also voted for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he's saying he doesn't need them.
Well, he didn't say.
No, that's what he's saying by his actions. The implication
right.
of his action that is that I don't need these people. But I can somewhat on my own do whatever I like.
But he did say, though, that he had sent it to the National Assembly for the Assembly's assent.
So why did...
While we continue to listen to that, I'll come back in a minute. Mr. Daniel, the engineer, a very good afternoon. How are you, sir? How are you doing today? Like I said, I will not have strength for 3 hours. So we will end it at exactly 2 hours into the program. And I hope a lot of you are enjoying, what is going on. Mr. Dewale says, look, Mr. Koiki, Tinubu has no respect for rules of law, the most barbaric nation of the world. How do you expect Tinubu to have respect for a criminal country? How do we expect Tinubu to have respect for a country that the Constitution is like this? Let's listen.
President Tinubu needs to put his best foot forward to govern the country. If he does that, in 4 years, he can turn things around. But there are certain critical things he would need to do. The first thing is to say, what's the Constitution? If, for instance, me and my wife Lillian don't agree in our marriage of 45 years, then we can't do anything. So the first thing that President Tinubu would need to do is to ensure that Nigerians all agree to be one country. You recall that Bola Ige asked those two questions. Do we want to be one? It's not by force. If we want to be one, how? We haven't answered those questions, which is why I told President Akpabio of the Senate that it has taken 23 years to solve the problem of the Constitution.
A country where the Constitution is not there. Shout out to Bishop Adeshino and welcome to you, Daniel Adeyemi. Bishop Adeshino said, I said it last year that Abuja is in confusion and they will fight themselves vividly before September this year. Then Yoruba Nation rally will top up. This year will be tough in Nigeria. Shout out to you, Ogumola Biodun. And as they are putting the account details again, as usual, we say, do not be tired of not supporting. A lot of you needs to support us so that we can be able to do so much. Like I said, we're going to push this to 2 hours max before I finally call it a day. I think I need to go back and rest a little bit. I woke up a bit early. I slept very late and I've been up early and I need a bit of more time to go back and have a small nap. So, looking at the situation in Nigeria, let me come back to my full screen. Looking at everything in Nigeria right now, the question is, should we be talking about election or should we be talking about how Nigeria now needs to come to an end? Many Nigerians will continue to argue blindly. They will tell you all things and say, look, Koiki, we understand you're enjoying it, but me, I'm tired though. I need to go and rest so that I can have more strength again for another evening program, if that's going to happen. Many Nigerians would say to you, oh, thank you so much, Mr. Abiodun Wasiu. that Nigeria will be a better place. It can never be because we don't understand each other. If Tinubu was inside a Yoruba country, he would not have to worry about what is happening in Rivers State. He would not have to worry about what is happening in Rivers State. But right now, he has to worry about what is happening in Rivers State because Rivers State is part of Nigeria. And these are why we are saying that this country is no longer working. But many will tell you it will work in Jesus' name, blindly. I hope that you will not be caught up in the politician mess. The politicians does not have any respect for you, for your family, and there's no reason why we need to give it any more oxygen to breathe. The Senate moves into closed section, but they've already approved Tinubu's decision. This one says President Bola Tinubu wake up any day after eating amala and suspend a duly elected river governor. Instead of Wike should be suspended. All eyes on the National Assembly. Which National Assembly? The Jade Yoju is just explaining that to us. Showore is also happy with the way the situation is going on in Nigeria right now. Showore say, I am happy. Let's listen to our man, a presidential candidate of the African Action Congress in 2023. Omoyele Showore. I think we should listen to Showore before I end this program. I just picked up his video right now. And since Showore is our guy, we love him so much on this platform. Let's listen to... They're not going to vote Showore anyway because nobody wants to vote somebody like Showore. And even if Showore gets there, he will not be able to do any jack shit. So let's listen to Showore. Let me mute my mic again.
But it is important to state here that we are seeing impunity rear its head in the most ugliest fashion. When a president of a country can sacrifice a whole state, one of Nigeria's richest and most prominent states, on the altar of political convenience for a godfather that's his friend, and you can understand why they are doing that. It is because the godfather, I'm talking about Nyeso Wike, FCT minister, helped the current regime, the current president, to do some election abracadabra in Rivers State that helped him to become the president of Nigeria. And they're already looking beyond today. They're looking at how to handle the next election cycle. That is where all this is coming from. And then you see that every process that led to this was aimed at consolidating power for the godfather. And what I find despicable and unacceptable is that you can wake up and predict that certain people will do some crazy stuff in this country and it will come to pass, that they will just say, look, we don't care about you. We don't care about your institutions. We don't care about democracy. We will just remove a guy who refused to play ball with us by surrendering the state treasury, I would imagine. And they'll do that.
It is not in their hands because you know what? Power belongs to the people. Anything we want is what we're going to get.
Once again, I want to ask this. Do you think this dream is realizable without a war? And are you prepared to fight another war?
This dream can be realized without a war. And let me put it this way, as soon as the people, the various ethnic groups in Nigeria realize what Nigeria means to each and every ethnic group, they will subscribe to our position. So it is realizable without a war. Before the white man came, let me ask you this, because it's an interview, which means you can ask me questions and I can ask you. Before the white man came, was there any Nigeria? Before the white man came, did Nigeria exist? It's a simple question that I'm asking you. Dele, did Nigeria exist before?
It didn't, no.
It didn't exist. Then why are African people, black people dying over something that they did not create? Did any Yoruba man create Nigeria? The answer is no. No Igbo man created Nigeria. No Hausa man did. No Fulani man did. No Kanuri man did. No Jukun man did. When you come to Nigeria, it's always a debate about it is our turn. It is our turn. It is our turn to rule. Now there are over 250 main ethnic groups in Nigeria. If you keep rotating the presidency every 8 years to each and every ethnic group, times 8 by 250, how many years are you going to get? So some people will die many times over. They will reincarnate many times over. The presidency hasn't come to them. Nigeria is a joke and an absolute mess. It was not created by black people. Therefore, it cannot be sustained by black people. I want to see an Africa where a Yoruba nation, a Yoruba mega nation extends from Togo all the way to Edo State. That's what I want. Because that is authentic Africa. I don't know why Africans are so beholden to something that is alien to them. Are you a white man? The Lugard that created Nigeria is a white man. What are you doing as an African defending something that a white man created out of, should I say, a racist intent? Nigeria was an ordinary company, Royal Niger Company, an ordinary business venture that the British converted into a nation. And Africans are killing themselves trying to maintain something that a white man created. Sometimes I wonder what type of God made African people. I don't understand it. And that is why you have this neo-colonialism. That is why the British High Commissioner had to go to Tinubu to ask him, how do you end this protest? Because if this protest continues, you're jeopardizing our oil. Now the Kano can use it as an advantage to go and get Biafra. They asked the army to go in and kill people. You people are being ruled by your colonial masters. Your fate is not in your hand. You're in a country that is 60 years old, so to speak. There is no electricity. If I am a Nigerian, I can't come out and say I'm a Nigerian. I'll be ashamed of myself. For 60 years, you have no electricity. For 60 years, no good roads. For 60 years, no good schools. For 60 years, your politicians are traveling abroad for medical treatment. I ask you, what is there to be proud of about Nigeria? Name one thing you can be proud of. Name one thing. It's a question I'm asking you, Dele. Tell me one thing you can be proud of in Nigeria.
Nigerians are amongst the brightest people in the world, including the Igbo people, of which you are one. You're a very brilliant man. That is Nigeria in your DNA.
That Egbon, he must be smoking something. Egbon Dele Momodu. He must have smoked something when he wanted to have this interview. He knows the truth. He's a Yoruba man, well-read, well-traveled. But he's trying to whine another educated Igbo man. And when we now say that Yoruba people are educated, look at the kind of nonsense question he's throwing back to Nnamdi Kanu, as if he has smoked something. Because I don't know whether it's Tinubu that is giving Egbon something or is Egbon giving something, because both of them were in London together during the exile. But now that he's comfortable, he has a passport that he can travel around the world because he claimed asylum in London. And he's going to tell Nigerians that no, everything is fine. We should just continue to fight it. And he will use his platform to take pictures of Abacha's daughter in Paris and all the people that are criminals. It's Nigeria in you. It's the Nigeria in you that is making you talk like this. You're a good man, Koiki. Egbon, be careful. Egbon Dele Momodu, be very, very careful. Let's go back and finish listening to Odada Dike, the Nnamdi Kanu the lion. He'll be in court tomorrow. If the Biafra like, let them deal with Tinubu. If not like, make una they fight each other. Instead of you to come together and fight one enemy, which is Tinubu and Fulani, because right now Tinubu is one of your enemy. As you know, they fight Fulani, make una they fight Tinubu, make una they fight yourself. That is your own problem, not mine. But we will continue to pray for Nnamdi Kanu and my good brother Simon Ekpa.
I was born a Biafran, not a Nigerian. Nigeria is a historical mistake.
Was there a birth certificate at that time that wrote Biafra on it?
Of course, yes. You want me to show you? I will show it to you. I can email it to you. It's not here with me right now. I can email it to you. My person is
this Koike, I am enjoying this program from France. How much are you going to pay now, Mr. ADEBANJI? It's good to enjoy, but it's also good to support. Thank you so much for watching us from France. We are just 12 minutes. Like I said, I can't take it 3 hours. You know, I have to go and rest a little bit. But let's finish listening to Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you once again for everyone that have joined us on this edition of Current Affairs in Nigeria.
I don't mind.
I will email it to you. So you see, what I'm asking is, if Nigeria never existed until the white man came, why are you as a black African man defending it? What's a white man created? Why? When you have Yorubas in Benin Republic, Yoruba is in Togo, they speak your language, they eat your food, they dress the same way you do, you have the same culture, the same value system, the same orientation, and I'm asking you, and the white man came from Europe and said, oh, you are Yoruba from Togo, you speak French. You're Yoruba from Benin Republic, you're going to speak French. But you're Yoruba from Nigeria, you speak English. Are people not perturbed by that? That level of dehumanization, that level of subjugation. You see, the one thing that shocks me about Africa and their class of intellectuals is the fact that they are willing to swallow hook, line, and sinker anything the colonial master gives to them. And I've asked you this very question. Can you go to Europe and create a country as a black man? The answer is no. Then why must you accept what a white man is doing in Africa? Do you see why we are poor and very backwards? Do you see why Nigeria can never have 24 hours of electricity? Never, ever, ever, ever. Because the foundation is faulty. The orientation of Fulani Janja, people were protesting SARS killings in the south. Fulani people in the north were busy having fun and laughing and smiling. And you want to be in the same country with them. Your value system, your reasoning, your understanding, your orientation can never ever be the same. Never be the same. Why did Britain leave the EU? Then I'm asking you, are they not Christians? Are they not Democrats? Don't they believe in free trade and voting people in and voting them out? But then why did Britain leave the EU? Why?
The same Britain that left the EU is now telling Yoruba people and the Biafra not to leave. The same Britain that said they don't want to have any relationship with the European Union now telling us to remain inside this jungle called Nigeria.
The same Britain that left the EU is asking me not to leave Nigeria. Nigeria that is only 100 years old.
Nigeria that is only 100 years old. I told you that I saw a tree during my visit to the beautiful part of Benin Republic called Quida. A beautiful part. That tree has been there, from what I'm told, for more than 600 years. Do you know the meaning of 600 years? You think 600 years is a small number. The tree, from what I learned by the people, the indigenous people there, told me that these three have been there in existence that I saw with my koro eyes for 600 years. But the buffoons, the idiots, those that doesn't understand, some of them, they need to clean their bum for them because they don't know the difference between right and wrong. Let me quickly show you as we are wrapping up from the Kano statement.
Your grandfather was not in Nigeria. Was not. So why must you throw away the history of your family, the rich history of Yoruba people? Because a white man called the place Nigeria. Why must you do that? Why? Can I go to England and name them and name them Albania and say all your history is now gone? We are doing our ancestors a disservice. And let me tell you why Black Africa cannot go forward.
I will just leave that because I'm very short of time now. Let's go through this quickly. The history of Quiver. One of my visits to Benin Republic. Ashiri Ikokoiledumari, thank you so much. It's well done, brother, for the hard work. And also well done for those of you that are listening as well. This was my visit. You see that snake that I'm carrying? It's a real snake. That place is called the Temple of the Python. You can't kill those snakes. These particular people, the snake part of this region has been in existence since 13th century. And one weary that call himself in Nigeria wants to die for Nigeria. So what happened to people that have been existent for 13th century? Do you know what 13th century is? Nigeria was not anything closer because Nigeria was created in 19th century. And one person will tell you, and these are the people that even give the church. The church, there's a church there. They gave the church, the space to use. This was my visit at the door of no return. Continue to argue blindly. Continue to defend nonsense. Till Lauren Nepal say rally should just be initiated right away. I totally agree. This is my visit. This is not Photoshop. This is me in Benin Republic. Thank you so much to everyone that prayed and supported, including my wives, my children, and most importantly, Chief Sunday IGBOHO and Professor Akintoye and my beautiful mother. You think it's easy? That's IGBOHO. And the youth leader in diaspora, Prophet Oluwole. So when we're here, I want to show you the tree. Bear with me. Let me quickly show you the tree. That tree has been there for 600 years. This tree, Igitenwoyi. This tree is there for six. Do you know the meaning of 600 years? We will die. I will die for Nigeria. You die for Nigeria. You die for nothing. Au revoir. Bye. Bye. You die for Nigeria. You die for Nigeria. That's your end. This tree, Igitenwoyi, this particular tree, it's been there for 600 years. It's 600 years old. I'm sure it's even older than 600. Maybe the time that they calculated it is when they know that they should start talking about it. I'm sure it's older than 600. And somebody will come and defend nonsense. We will defend Nigeria with my blood. Defend Nigeria with your blood. That is the end of you. Thank you so much, Mr. Perry. I keep asking people the same question. Why did Britain leave EU? The same Britain that left EU is now telling me and you to remain in one Nigeria. Let's listen to one of our comrades. And he also paid a visit to me and Chief IGBOHO while we were in Benin Republic. This man that you are watching in the middle has been talking about the breakup of Nigeria in 2017. This was his video that they made in Adamasiba then in 2017. Comrade George.
Impediment to Yoruba development is the impediment to Odua development. Without Nigeria, we won't be where we are. 1962, we were far ahead of South Korea and North Korea. We were far ahead of China even. We had television before France. We had radio before South Africa. Now look at where we are today. I think it's a shame that even any Yoruba man can be talking about restructuring at this point in time. What are we restructuring? This country that is already shot to pieces? I don't think that's what we want. but they are always talking about giving Nigeria a chance. The patience of Yoruba with Nigeria has come to an end.
And so shall it be. I hope you've enjoyed the program. I hope you've learned a new thing. I hope you've got a better understanding that as much as Tinubu is trying to do his best, he cannot deal with his best in a country where there's 500 languages, 300 ethnic indigenous people. It will be tough for him to manage the affairs of Nigeria. It cannot be everywhere. There will be more pipeline that will be destroyed by the people. According to Asari Dokubo, the Atiku will be firing back. Peter Obi will be firing back. Shore will be firing back. The Biafra will be firing back. Oduduwa will be firing back. Arewa. Tinubu, divide Nigeria now. Divide Nigeria. Let us go our separate ways. I think that is the best thing that you can do for Nigerians. Divide Nigeria. Let everybody go their separate ways. My name is Olayemi Koiki. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Those of you that will be watching it later, please help us to continue to share. We are still on suspension on our Koiki Media YouTube channel, but we hope that will be back. If you want to support us, and you're finding it difficult, Koiki, let us have your account details. Which one do you want us to pay into? We have different ones that you can pay into. If you're living in the UK, you can pay into the Koiki Media Tide account with the account number 16906228 and the sort code 040605. That is if you live in the UK. As this continue to give us super chat on a daily basis, we're grateful to him. We appreciate him so much. If you want to pay money into our account in Yoruba land, First Bank 3096808848. First Bank 3096808848 with my full name Olayomi Olakunle Koiki. We have a backup OP account that we had when we were having issue with our First Bank. The First Bank is fully working. OP is 61042900167. If you also, thank you so much, Safety Domain. I've just picked up your super chat as well. All this money is really helping us so that we can be able to do more. Also, if you want to send money through our PayPal, it is musakalam1@yahoo.com. Thank you so much. Koiki Media, there's nothing called Arewa. It is Hausa Republic. Thank you so much, Mr. ADEBANJI. So, and on that note, I will appreciate everyone. Every donation is important, but also let us remember the Ewa Oromio. Very, very important that we contribute towards that as well. If you need the account details for that, do let me know. I will make it available to you. I hope you've enjoyed the program, and if you do, continue to support Koiki Media so that we can bring more fantastic different programs at different time, and we pray that one day we can run it 24 hours non-stop. But for now, Koiki Media is fully dedicated platform. No mixing of anything for the right of the Yoruba people under what we call the rules to self-determination. And that is never going to change. And be rest assured that you have a platform that you can call self-determination. Nothing more. I care less about whatever anybody is doing on their own platform. This platform remains for the Yoruba people to deliberate and discuss the breakup of Yoruba people out of Nigeria. Have a very great afternoon, and we hope to catch up one more time at any time. Make sure you follow, especially those of you that will not be picking up our current update because Koiki Media YouTube has been suspended for another week. So that means that we are still live on YouTube, but you might not know. You need to follow every of our platform, including the Mix LR. One will definitely give you notification when we go live, so you will not miss anything. We're live on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you can pick the signals. Koiki is live. But when I'm outside, I might not be on the other platform because it's going to be very difficult. But when I'm inside, we make sure that we are running all the platforms. And that way, you will not miss anything. Thank you so much, those of you that are just coming in. But we got to go now. Larry Lamina, thank you. Grandma Lee Ajayi, thank you so much. And on that note, it is Koiki Media bringing the work closer to your doorstep. We didn't play our anthem when we started, but we must respect that anthem and play it exiting the program. Ireo. Bye for Just before I go, somebody's asking, is my first bank account still working? And the answer is yes. That account is still working, and it is there on the screen again, being shown before we end it finally. 30 96 80 88 48. Every little helps. It does not matter how big or small, it goes a long way to build a platform dedicated for Yoruba self-determination without mixing it with anything. Bye for now. God bless Yoruba people. God bless Biafra. God bless Hausa. God will not bless Fulani people. It's up to them for them to do what they have to do. But it's up to us to defend ourselves from them, from killing us and not allowing us to live our full life. Bye for now.